Hey everyone, Roldy here with another video, some little Jungle Cup action for you. Triple Shadow Team, Triple Spice, Shiny Shadow Sharpedo, Shiny Sableye, Shadow Sableye, and Shadow Skarmory. So I went 8-0 at first, couldn't solidify the 10-0, but these battles go by super fast. Let's get right into them, they're pretty fun. So first battle, Skarmory against Wigglytuff. So this is where you want to see the Charmer, as the back line is very weak to Charm. So I am going to swap into my Sharpedo here, and you see how much those waterfalls do. I mean, typically, if they're not doing super effective damage, Sharpedo can kind of chunk everything down with the waterfalls. They do get an extra Poison Fang. I am going to commit both shields just to make sure I keep alignment, and I should be able to get a Poison Fang off on the Wigglytuff, which they'll probably for sure shield because this will knock it out. If anything, at this point, they should let it go. But yeah, and also the Skarmory is running Steel Wing, by the way. Single moved. No need to have Brave Bird on this thing, as you probably will never get to it. I actually didn't really need to double move the Sableye. I did, thinking I would need the coverage, but you never do. And you actually will be fine just running straight foul play. So that was 90,000 Stardust, not well spent, but I really wanted to use Sableye, so good battle there. Good first battle, good lead. So the goal is to bait out the Charmer with either Sharpedo or Sableye. Kind of depends on how you're filling it out, but usually Sharpedo I'll use as the one to bait out the Charmer because it'll die super fast anyways, so they won't be able to get too much farm off of you. So this is why I'm actually running Steel Wing. So a much better matchup against Onyx. Onyx is actually pretty powerful in this cup, so I go down a shield. They make a mistake here. They go in a little early, so that lets me know that to go into my Sharpedo, as you can see, they're kind of caught off guard. So you have to be like really quick thinking if you're gonna get out of the way for Sharpedo. So Sharpedo goes extremely fast with its fast move damage, and because they stayed in slightly too long, I think that impacts their matchup. I let this go, and I'm just gonna go straight Waterfall here. Even though it's resisted, I'm also resisting the Metal Claw. I believe that's the move that Ferroseed has. And I make a mistake here, accidentally threw it, thinking that it was gonna already die from the waterfalls, waiting to throw on the Swine Up. It didn't matter because they were only one waterfall away. I guess 3 waterfalls take out the Swine Up, so it's pretty insanely powerful. So here this is a good lead, so I'm gonna stay in for a bit. What I try to do first is get a shield, and then leave it low enough that the waterfalls will take it out before they realize that they need to switch out. So sometimes people are not quick enough to switch out of Shadow Sharpedo. And they have a Umbreons. This is fine because I'll resist the Snarls even though they still chunk massively. I am able to get off a Poison Fang, which is pretty nice here. So I will be able to debuff this Skarmory. I don't get another move up, but I'm able to Shadow Claw down. You can see how much those Shadow Claws are doing. They're doing huge chunks here. I shield. And what do they have left? Oh, they quit. Whatever, what was it? The Skorupi was last. Yeah, I would have resisted that too. So it's actually a pretty good team against poison types. So I switch out immediately. And look at that. Two waterfalls take out the Numel. It's also the first time I saw Numel. I didn't realize this Pikachu was running Charm, the Rockstar Pikachu. So, which explains why they switched out immediately too. So they throw a Thunder Punch, and that's okay. At this point, things are looking pretty good. They have a Geodude, and again, Steel Wing is coming in pretty clutch here. Don't think throwing the move here made any sense because I'm losing out on an attack where could have probably actually taken it out if I didn't throw a move. But it doesn't matter. One Shadow Claw takes it out. So these battles are super fast. Let's see. Next one, Skarmory Venonat. Another good lead, but again, you kind of want to stay in enough to get a shield out of them, or to get them low enough where 2 waterfalls will take them out, because usually people cannot switch fast enough from the Shadow Sharpedo. I actually haven't seen anybody else running Shadow Sharpedo. I've done a few Jungle Cup battles, and I was trying out different teams. And this has been like the most fun team, and building that Sableye was expensive actually because of the secondary move, but figured it was worth it because I haven't seen anyone else running Sableye either. I mean, you would double move it if you have frustration on yours, because all Shadow Sableyes are under 500 CP, but you can be just okay with foul play and frustration. So here's Cottony. You still do super effective with Steel Wing, so it's not anything worse by not running Air Slash. The only thing that Air Slash kind of helps a little bit better is the Ducklet matchup. Steel Wing is resisted, but you're also typically resisting the Wing Attack or Air Slash, whatever Ducklet has as a fast move, so it's okay. So that was a nice 5-0, and I was like really hoping for a 10-0. And we almost got there. You're going to see I actually, well, we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. Cottony lead. This is great. This is where you want to see the Charmer. If there's a double Charmer, I probably will lose this match. I mean, I'll lose the game automatically. So we have Cottony here. Just going to go straight back in with our Skarmory and farm it all the way down. And the shield here, because nothing can really tank a Sky Attack very well anyways in Little Cup, especially from a Shadow Skarmory. Even when resisted, it does pretty good damage. So there's another reason Skarmory is really powerful in this cup, because it's resisting a lot of the poison types, and there's a lot of poison types in this cup. A lot of spammy fast move damage, so it is resisting all of that. So it's pretty nice. I'm gonna let this go. They throw another poison fang. I actually survive this, I'm pretty sure. I do. I switch immediately into Sableye, and I was gonna let this go because I know they'll probably get to another poison fang before, but they don't, so it kind of works out. I should have survived the poison fang for sure. It's resisted. Yeah, but that was fine. Was able to get the win there. Might have been a CMP tie on that last one. Okay, Dino. This is kind of where you want to see it because the Dragon Breath is a little oppressive, so you don't want anything else going up against it. And it technically resists the moves from the two back Pokemon, so you kind of need to align it with your Skarmory. Luckily, they threw Crunch, so they didn't bait there because I didn't let it go. Okay, so there's a Talonflame coming in, so I'm going to have to switch immediately to Sharpedo and see if they're quick enough to respond to it. That's 1, 2. As you can see, it took a lot. Krogunk there. And I go in with Sableye. I know Krogunk's moveset because I used to run it in Little Jungle Cup, so I knew it was going to be a brick break and I could survive it. It is not a great move. Here, I shouldn't have thrown because I wasted a Shadow Claw by doing so. But I still should be okay. Should be able to get 2 more Shadow Claws off before the Incinerate registers, and that is a GG. Shadow Claw is extremely powerful in this cup as well, so you'll see things are getting chunked down. This is a game that I mess up on. We'll see. So another good lead, but again, the way this goes, poison types, get them halfway, switch into Sharpedo, and chunk them down, or get a shield here. I'm going to shield because I need to make sure my Skarmory has health in case there is a Charmer in the back. I need to make sure it is healthy enough to fight back. But I'm going to switch out immediately here. They switch out immediately this way. So you didn't even see the Pokemon there. It was a Woobat. That thing died with 2 neutral waterfalls. So this is not a game that I lose for sure. And then props to them for having a tiny, shiny Toxicroak. So you can see how much those Shadow Claws do. The last Shadow Claw registered, so I could just shield it. I'm pretty sure this Mud Bomb might take me out, so there's no way, no reason to risk it there. Next battle, I make a crucial mistake. Crucial mistake here. You're going to see where it is. We have a bad lead, but I'm able to actually get out of this lead. It's bad lead, not terribly. So this is why the counter swap is better as a Sableye, because it can give more damage against the Cottony, and you're able to actually get it to move. I mistapped there. I accidentally went into Shadow Sharpedo since I was tap crazy. So that was a lost game. I could have probably came back from that, but that was dumb. You saw how fast it died. So here we go. I take down Incineroar, but actually Chikorita was kind of annoying in this matchup. It's pretty spammy. Vine Whip with body slams. It's getting them off pretty quickly, so it wasn't as an easy matchup as I thought it would have been. Maybe if I had Air Slash here, obviously it would have been a lot better. Even though I am resisting all the moves, I do have to throw here, and they have a Obama Snow, can I beat this Obama Snow? They already have a lot of energy, so it is very tricky. Can I get there before they get there? I don't. But I'm like, maybe I survive and I can Shadow Claw, and then we end up simultaneously KOing, and we do. So that was a tie. So I technically only lost one game by that huge mistake of, and it's hard to catch. You'll see how fast the Sharpedo died. But yeah, that was it. So fun team. I know it's Little Jungle Cubs is going to be gone soon, but something you might want to try out if you have Stardust to spend and throw away. But if not, don't do that. And just check out my podcast, the Wellers Podcast. We have weekly episodes, and I'll see you all next time.